The Boker-matic is such an odd piece. These came out in the early 90s. I believe the patent was issued in 89. And it is really unique in the front opener world. It is a manual opening, spring retracting, scale actuated in the front knife. Yeah, this top scale shifts slightly, which lines up the groove in the handle and clears the locking notches at each end of the scale. Then you have your thumb stud there, allows you to push the blade open. And when you get it all the way open, you can use your pinky and click the scale back into place and lock it open. Then to close it, you just push the scale over and it zips right closed. These have a almost like a little miniature clock spring or like a tape measure, I guess is kind of the best analogy. And like the end of the tape measure is attached to the base of the tang of the blade, and then it's fixed down here in the base of the handle. And so when you push the blade open, it's like you're pulling the tape measure out. And then when you release it, it sucks it right back in. These did not get the the market attention that Boker wanted. These were a way around the switchblade laws, and it never really caught on. But despite that, for some reason, these were actually in production for over 20 years, maybe almost 25. They came out in the early 90s, like I said, and they were produced originally in the Boker Solingen factories. Then they moved to Argentina, and they were produced in the Argentina factories. And then finally, they came out being produced under the Boker Plus brand over in China before they were discontinued. I want to say in like 2015, maybe somewhere around there. I think they came out under the Boker Plus brand around 2010. Really, really weird piece. It is really handy once you get the hang of it. But again, they were very blocky. Initially, they didn't come out with a pocket clip, so there wasn't really a convenient way to carry it. Just had to drop it in the bottom of your pocket. And of course, it's a orientation of the pocket clip that on a folder would be tip down, which everybody hates. Technically, it's tip up on this. But yeah, it's a very weird mounting position. Would be a lot more convenient down here on the butt. Anyways, these are relatively inexpensive. You could probably find one of these China versions for, I don't know, between 50 and $100 would be my guess. And then the older Argentina and Solingen versions are probably going to cost you a little bit more, especially if you can find one clean, new in the box. But definitely a cool addition if you like weird mechanisms. And they made a bunch of these. Like I said, they were in production for 25 years for some reason. So there's definitely a ton of these out there to pick up. I just noticed this morning when I was looking into this one, the original ones were pinned together. It looks like this one has torque screws holding it together. So maybe I'll tear this down at some point and show you guys the weird little watch spring type deal going on in the base of this thing. Oh, there we go. It is a little awkward. Once you get the hang of it, it's not too bad. So there you go. That is a look at the Boker-matic, the manual opening in the front. Really, really weird piece.